I don't think anybody's here yet, so I'm going to try and play the intro video if I can find it. But of course I can't. I'm swerving all over the road. Oh, there it is.
My name is Bourbon.
It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't understand how this is supposed to be something legit. I mean, obviously there is nothing legit to it. It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't really care about blinds.
My name is Bourbon.
Breeze really won. If he wins the whole thing, Matt can't do this again.
My name is Bourbon.
It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't understand how this is supposed to be something legit. I mean, obviously there is nothing legit to it. It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't really care about blinds.
My name is Bourbon.
Breeze really won. If he wins the whole thing, Matt can't do this again.
What's going on? I'm Bourbon, and this is Whiskey Uncensored, Riding Dirty. I'm currently in Pennsylvania, shortly going into Jersey, and usually on these ride homes, it's in the middle of the night, and I'm trying to stay awake, but I'm hoping people can hear me because I have no idea if I have audio right now. So somebody please let me know if you're here. I can switch up the mic settings and stuff if I can't be heard. So yeah, I'm currently passing by Scranton, PA. Just stopped at the must stop place on a Northeast ride, Wawa, of course, and got me a coffee to finish off the journey. But Stacy's going live at 6, I believe, 4-leaf whiskey. So I figured I'd do, a little border crossing, a little riding dirty. There might be a couple bottles in this vehicle of hand-delivered liquid substances of, coffee. That's what it is, coffee. What's up, Queen Wrench Amy? Isaiah's Venezuela, Piper John, what's going on? I'm just doing a quickie little stream, trying out this vertical thing. Sorry about having to see my my beautiful man goods here. But, I'm headed home. And Amy, yes, I still owe you a hand delivery, and hopefully I'll get that out this week. I caught up mostly before I headed out on the road, so yours has a whole bunch of scores I had to put with it, so it's taken me forever. I apologize, but I'll make it worth it. I don't know if anybody's here. I don't know if anybody wants to jump on. I don't even know how it works with vertical streaming people jumping on. But, figured I'd give it a shot, recap part of the journey. If people want to hear about it at all, and, at least do a little riding dirty stream. So, yeah, you're on the HBR schedule. It's all good, man. Yeah, believe me, it'll be worth it. I'm terrible. I'm not on the HBR schedule because we probably still owes you stuff. But we're getting it soon because I believe you're up next. I was very, very behind on hand deliveries, and I am nowhere near as behind as I was. Yeah, so on April 2nd, I left New York, headed into Ohio, and hit a pair of doors and met up with Clint Hickey and Mr. Jiggs. Got to, that was cool. Got to, we didn't actually get that pour. We kind of had a parking lot for maybe a little section at my hotel, but, That was okay. Let's try this again now that I have cell signal again. I think I'm back. Please let me know if I am. And reminder, if people want to join, I should be able to let them on. But I'm having a delicious cup of Wawa Cuban roast at the moment, because Wawa is one of the greatest places on this planet. So, am I back? Can somebody let me know? Oh, I'm definitely shady, Amy. All right, thanks, Brian. So, cheers, Brian, also, and John Cans. Cheers. And yeah, so on the 3rd, I drove down into Lexington, met up with Ernie Brubaker, and we went to Happy Hour down in Nicholasville, south of Lexington. Had a little pour of King of Kentucky while picking up some Foregate there. Met up with Aaron, the proprietor, well, now former proprietor. Maybe did a little tailgate parking lot drinking there too. You know, all the legal activities. Yeah, it is. I'm actually 10 miles from the Gap, Sugar Kitty. But I am kind of in a rush today. Maybe if you wanted to just say hello at Babbitt's. I wasn't really planning on stopping, but I could. I'm trying to get home. I'll leave that up to you. I could do that, but it wasn't on the schedule. Or I could just wave as I go by. Then we had a little pour of King of Kentucky at their bar at Happy Hour. Did a little alternative hunting over in that area. And then drove across to move my to meet my buddies in Louisville at our Airbnb for what do you call it? For meeting up from Texas and me, the weird New Yorker and the Texas guys. I'll just wave, you do you, don't want to slow you down. I mean, I have a few minutes. Does he have any new picks or anything interesting? I can't, go get dinner or anything, but I could stop by and say hello and see if there's anything interesting. But if you're busy or don't feel like going out, that's fine. I'll just wave. Let me know. You got a little bit of time to decide that. Yep, I am right by Stroudsburg right now, Sugar Kitty. Actually passing that the Crossroads Shopping Center. Shops at Crossroads over on the left here. What's up, Delan? What's going on, man? Driving through Pennsylvania. Trying out this vertical streaming thing. Why not? So then Wednesday night, we went and got some pours and had a bunch of pours. I'm sorry, that was Tuesday. Yeah, Wednesday night. And then Thursday morning, went with DMCKY, a.k.a. Prescription Bourbon, a.k.a. David, a.k.a. that dude. And we did a pick at Bullet. And that was cool. Picked out a there. Cool hanger, but it's very tasty. Very unusual Nashville and yeast combination. Molly, the woman who runs the pick program now, said that it was the only barrel of this yeast and mash bill that she's seen come through the pick program so far. So that was pretty cool. Then we, what else did we do that day? We definitely ate. We definitely had a whole bunch of pours. Friday, went and toured Michter's and did a fill your own. And I did a bottle your own bourbon. That was pretty damn cool, and did a little tour there. We also toured Old Forester and didn't get any bottles at Old Forester, but I did get a flight of 2023 birthday bourbon, 1917 high. Is that it? I forget. I think it's 1917 or 117 series. Yeah, the High Angel share. And Old Forester President's Choice, number 39. And that was freaking delicious. I would actually, in that blind, I kind of put, it wasn't blind, but in that flight, I put birthday bourbon third. But that was in that moment. I think it probably would have been second most other times, but it just didn't hold up to the High Angel share at that time. Then, let's see. Then went out to eat, went to Neat, went to FAL, went to a whole bunch of different bars to get pour and stores to get pours. Had all kinds of stuff. Evergreen, Liquors, all the good places. And then picked 3 incredible barrels there with Nolan. That was freaking amazing. Delicious, delicious whiskey. If you know, you know. And if you don't, you should know. And then, what do you call it? Then we went back to an Airbnb we got in Indy where, oh no, that's not true. Sorry, skipped a step. We then went out to a metal burger bar where I got a pretty good burger, and William Hall came and met up. That was freaking awesome. Got to meet William Hall in person. I was a little fuzzy, a little inebriated at that time. And the waitress was kind enough to give us our first ever shot of Malort without telling us what it was. So, yeah, my palate has been violated. It was absolutely disgusting. I mean, I wouldn't say it was as awful as people make it out to be. I didn't gag or anything like that. It reminded me a lot of Beverly. If you've ever been at the World of Coke and had the Italian soda that was Beverly, which is made from grapefruit rinds, it reminded me a lot of that. And yeah, it was, it was not good. I did not enjoy it. But it wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't as bad as it's made out to be. I wouldn't want to drink it again, but I've experienced it now. And the waitress asked how we liked it. So I asked the waitress, and I quote, Do you remember that time when you were out on a date and somebody did something to you really uncomfortable without asking first? And she just gave me this like look of death, this death stare. And I'm like, yeah, that's how I feel right now. And yeah, I was alluding to when somebody, put it in a nether region that was not requested first. And she didn't look or speak to me again after that. So I feel I did my due diligence for her shot of Malort. Then from there, we went to the Airbnb, and I proceeded to pass the F out till the next day. And for anyone wondering geographically where I am approaching the Delaware Water Gap, which is the little bridge boundary over the Delaware River between New Jersey and Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, it takes so long to drive through. It is the only time you're ever happy to be in New Jersey. So then Sunday, I woke up refreshed. The rest of my guys apparently pulled a long night drinking and maybe going out to bars and stuff, and I slept through the whole thing. So I felt great Sunday, whereas they all felt awful. So we drove back to Louisville, ended up having a few pours, and I believe that was the night that the franchise's daughter Rory and her husband Nick came by and had some pours. That was fun. And we had a bunch of pours, maybe had a cigar. It was a good time. And then, what do you call it? What's up, Cheech? This is me doing a daylight stream, riding dirty, because I'm coming back early for once. Well, not early, but it was requested that I not drive through the night and beat the hell out of myself coming home from this crazy trip. So I stopped last night. I had a good night's sleep, and I am currently driving through the Delaware Water Gap into New Jersey. So then Monday, we went to Lux Row Monday morning and did a pick at Penelope, with Penelope at Lux Row. It was kind of a test drive for Penelope. Mike and Danny weren't there, so it was being run by Lux Row, and I would say it was a good learning experience for the people at Lux Row. But I did manage to get a bottle of Lux Row 12-year double-barreled that appears to be a 14-year because it was barreled in 2020. And from what I've heard from everyone, they have been out of it for a very long time and only recently returned it to the shelf. So it is dark as all get out, and the one time I had it in the past, it was freaking delicious. So I grabbed a bottle of that, $189 later. And then, just a reminder, the link is pinned if anybody wants to jump on. I am curious to have at least somebody jump on just to see what it looks like when somebody jumps on a vertical stream. I've never vertically streamed before. Hang on while I swerve my way through the Delaware Water Gap. And then, hey, what's up, Tater Dom? How you doing, man? So, Sugar Kitty, are we meeting at the store to say hello or not? I don't know what your schedule looks like. Let me know shortly, please. What's up, Sandeep? How you doing? So then, where was I? Yeah. So that was Sunday. Monday, right, we did the pick at Lux Row. We had Toasted and Architect, and we're exploring further options with Penelope, I'll call it. But had a good time at Lux Row. Beautiful property, beautiful experience. And we then, where did we go after there? I'm trying to remember. We went to, drawing a blank here. Brain is blank. Where did we go Monday after? Oh, duh. Then we had the Eclipse. We were at Heaven. We then went to Heaven Hill for the You Do Bourbon, right at the Eclipse at 2:30. So we went there. We went to Heaven Hill, and the cloud cover was 100%. We were at 97.6% of totality, and all we saw was it get darker out and clouds. So the Eclipse sucked. Just saying. For me, couldn't see a goddamn thing. There was one point towards the beginning where I was able to see like maybe 10 or 15% of the moon, and that was it. It was cloud cover the rest of the time, but we did do You Do Bourbon. And I opted for the most expensive option because I'm an idiot. Well, not an idiot. It was the only unique thing they had. They had the Bernheim barrel proof wheat, which was just okay. They had the Elijah Craig barrel proof, which was decent but not phenomenal. And they had, that was probably the, and then they had a Larceny, which barrel proof, which was probably the best of the four. But the only unique one was the 9-year Kentucky malt select stock. So that was what I opted for. Hey, what's up, franchise? Let's see here. What is it? Franchi and I. What's up, Maureen? Are riding dirty north of Chicago, heading back home. Well, that's cool. Let's see here. There you go. Hit the like, lick the like, all that from Tater Dom. Thank you. I can give you links for a whole week. All the rocks outside, inside. They redid everything. All Portland, Father. Yeah, just right. But Sugar Kitty, should I stop by there? I can, but no real reason. The store is all messed up. Let me see how far it is. I could possibly use a leg stretch. Oh, I'm going to need fuel anyway. So, yeah, I just got a low fuel indication from the vehicle. So, probably should schedule a stop. So, yeah, let's meet up. I got to see where the heck that is. And that'll probably be around when can hear me. That'll be when Stacy is going live, probably right around 6. So that'll work out timing wise. And I am now in the wonderful, wonderful state of New Jersey. Yeah, sure. What's up, Big Shot? How you doing? Exit 19. Okay. Yeah, I should put that in the GPS. Hang on while I mute myself to put it in the GPS. Apparently, that is not an option. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Hopefully, you all could still hear me because it's doing weird things. So, Sugar Kitty, I get off 19 and head what direction since my thing is being stupid? Actually, please hold. Okay, I believe I have routing. That will help. I think it's going to work anyway. Let's see. Might die. No big deal. Oh, I don't want settings. I want you to change from Waze to Google Maps. Piece of junk. There we go. Okay. 15 minutes, Sugar Kitty. So that'll work out. No one has jumped on. Okay, so where was I? So Monday we were Heaven Hill, did the YouTube Bourbon 9-year. What do you call it? 9-year Kentucky malt. It was a unique mash bill. I don't have it on me at the moment, but it was different from the Parker's Heritage malt they had done years ago. So if nothing else, it was the most interesting, even if it was $150. Then we went and met with Sherry Carter, which was a very interesting experience. Had a few pours at Old Carter and discussed a lot of the issues with the locker program. Had a very interesting conversation, and I'll leave that for a later time. But yeah, I don't know what the future holds over there. It's going to be interesting to see. That is for sure. Am I frozen, Peter B? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Yes, no. Am I moving? Am I frozen? Hello? Can anybody let me know? Yes, no, maybe so. Can you see me moving? Can you hear me? Am I just speaking to myself? It would be cool to know that. You are moving. Okay, cool. So then after that, we went out to dinner with my buddy Greg to a place called Ceviche, which is quite popular. Or was that Sunday night? I forget if that was Sunday or Monday night, but it's a very nice restaurant. I had a nice skirt steak there with a pour of Evan Williams single barrel. And all throughout the trip, there was just crazy pours, dusty pours. Oh, I completely left out Covington. My bad. On Friday, wow, let's rewind that. On Friday, I'm sorry, Saturday morning, no, wait, hang on. Yeah, totally wrong. Thursday after Bullet, we drove up to New Riff, picked up our New Riff 8 years, did a little hunting over there, and spent some time at Revival, the Dusty Bar in Covington, and had some phenomenal dusty pours there, and maybe even picked up a dusty bottle. Again, this was an interesting bottle buying trip. I probably spent too much, but you know, what a surprise. And in Covington, we went to the Party Source. We went to Uncorked. I'm trying to remember, I thought we went to one other bar up there too. Oh, we went to Evergreen in Covington. They had a new location. And I'm totally forgetting when we went to Bardstown. It's been a crazy trip, a long trip. Yeah, I believe it was, oh, here we go, scrambled. Between Lux Row / Penelope and Heaven Hill, we went and had lunch in Bardstown. Stopped by Toddy's Liquors for the first time, didn't buy anything there. That was weird, because I usually do. And also went to the new Evergreen Liquors location in Bardstown and had some cool pours there. Then we, all right, so that's all mashed up and everything. And then Tuesday morning, I parted ways with my Texas crew. That's the wrong button. Just seeing if anybody's joining. If even anybody could join for a minute. What's up, Bill Bauer? What's up, Peter B? What's up, Will O'Neill, you freaking legend? Dude, that thing you sent me, I was able to use it 3 times this trip. Thank you very much, brother. What's up, Troy, man? How you doing? But if just somebody could even jump in for a minute. I just want to see what it does with guests with vertical streaming. But if not, I don't care who, Sugar Kitty, but I am 10 minutes from you right now, Sugar Kitty. And this stream is brought to you by Wawa. Absolutely no sponsorship whatsoever, but Wawa Coffee. When you're in the Northeast and you need coffee, and you're not in New York because, for whatever reason, Wawa won't come to New York, you get Wawa. Once again, this is their Cuban roast. Uh-oh. Heading to the stage from another vehicle.
How you doing,
What's
Ben?
up, Peter?
I figured I'd mimic you. We'll both be driving.
There you go. What's up?
Not much. You're sitting here asking for somebody to come on. I go, I got 10 minutes before I get to my destination.
Yep, I'm meeting up with you.
This looks like it's a totally mobile stream.
There you go. Totally mobile. So it goes split screen that way. I wonder what happens if you add a third.
I don't know.
Yeah, my first vertical stream.
Yes. Now.
So, how you doing? Where you off to?
And if I lose you in a minute, it's because there's about a road up here that's going to have mediocre reception. So, if I freeze,
that's all right. Yeah. Where are you off to?
Actually, I was just at a friend's house, then returned something for my wife, and then I'm on my way home now. So, you know,
What's up, Delan?
What's up?
Mr. Whiskey Nature in the house.
It's a very vertical stream.
Yes, apparently. It's going. I'm about to see Sugar Kitty, and it looks like 8 minutes.
That's awesome.
So I can stretch my legs and get some fuel. Yep, there's the sign right now for Hackatstown.
I love listening to the. There you go. I love the recount of your trip. It sounds like it was great.
Yeah.
So.
But it's been so much and so crazy that like I'm losing track. You know what I mean? Like the recap's all over the place. Does it just keep stacking? I don't know. John, jump on here so we can find out. And Delan left us. Oops, gotta go then. Yeah, I am 1 mile from Hackatstown.
Actually.
So.
Wow. That's
yep.
good.
And the car is whining about low fuel. Awesome. So this is good timing because I need a fuel anyway.
But that sounds like it was a. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not even done yet.
Exactly.
I mean, because realize that was.
I guess fill it up.
That
now.
was Tuesday morning. That was Tuesday morning, and it is now Saturday.
That's a good trip when you leave out a good chunk of the week and it was still good, you know?
Yeah, I'll probably do a real recap on my next stream. Oh, the land's back.
Perfect.
And one more. What's up, Sugar Kitty? Oh, it goes quad when you go to 4. Okay. I just got off the Hackatstown exit.
Okay, I better leave now, otherwise I'm going to miss you. Meet at the store.
All right. Yeah. See you there.
I can also meet you across the street just before you get there. There's a gas
Nah.
station.
We have. Whoa, that's loud. Nah, I'll meet you at the store. It's more appropriate. Okay.
See you then.
Yep. So yeah, we're gonna meet up and say hello at his local store and get and I'll get some fuel and maybe a whoopie pie at the Quick Check. If you know, you know.
There you go. And then you're all set for the last stage of your trip home.
Yeah, I do want to stop at one or two stores on the New York New Jersey border on my way in, but yeah, should be cool.
Nice. Good for
Yep.
you. Well, you're in a lot better spirits than the last time I chatted with you, so I'm glad. I like to see upbeat Ben.
Well, that'll all be coming to light soon. I can't, talk about it right now. It's been a great trip. It's been great to get away. It's great to see a lot of people. Is there a lot of shit on the horizon? There is, but I'm trying to, sometimes a lot of windshield time does you a little good,
It does. There's just getting out of Dodge is good some days,
Yeah, if you enjoy driving. And so far on this trip, I have driven. Hang on, where are we? I have it in the computer here. 2,370 miles.
Oh. Oh.
And I'm not home yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I put down some. I put the. I put legs on this thing. What's up, Peter? Wait, how you doing, man? Yeah, popping up vertically. How you doing? Yeah. So, can anybody check if Stacy's put up a thumbnail? Because she's supposed to be going live at 6 Eastern. Because definitely gonna pop off and jump over to that when that happens. Probably after seeing Sugar Kitty. So then, yeah. I mean, there'll be a recap stream with a lot of the pickups and everything. Hopefully that'll happen this Thursday. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah.
Good. All right, I'm going to sign off, Ben. Enjoy the rest of your trip.
All right,
I'm
Peter.
pulling in now,
Yep.
So you guys have a great day.
Talk to you later.
All right? Take care.
Okay. Tater Dom, she's probably going to do a last minute pop up. I was just going to have somebody post it if she had done it yet. She's probably doing it now. So where was I? Yes, Tuesday morning, we checked out of our Airbnb, and I shot over to Lexington to meet up with Sean Whiskey Wars. We had some pours at the Airbnb. He's let everyone know that his dad was in the hospital. His dad was still in the hospital at the time, but was on the mend. I got to have a pour with his mother. That was very cool. And yeah, me and Sean had a good time there. And then I left from Sean in Lexington, did some hunting, and drove all the way up to, was that Tuesday? No. Where did I go from Lexington? Oh, from Lexington, I went back up to Covington, met up with Top Shelf Dustin, did a little hunting and had a couple of pours. And then I stayed north of Cincinnati that night. Next day, which was then, I think, Wednesday, I drove up and did some hunting in Ohio and went to Bourbon Battalion HQ. Met up with him, Steve Gunny, his brother, and Clint Hickey. We had some pours and some cigars, had a great time. And then spent some time with Bobby. And then, because I am apparently geographically uninclined, that is not the right words, but that's all I could come up with at the moment. I completely didn't realize that I had driven probably 120 miles, or at least 100 miles in the wrong direction, because I was invited to Indianapolis, back to Indianapolis, for a backbone pick with Dusty Dan. And hello again, whiskey friends, and the Turks. And yeah, so I met up with them at their Airbnb. Had a few pours there. There's a cop right across the street from the store that I'm pulling into. And then yeah, we had some pours, and then the next day we got up and we did another. I did another pick at Backbone. So then, bear with me a second while I park. And we did that. And then from Backbone, I did some hunting around Indiana, maybe a little too much. Wow, I've got an itch on my leg. All right, anyway. Yeah, and then from there I did some hunting around Indiana, and probably a little too much hunting around Indiana. Found a couple of cool bottles, but not really worth the amount of time I did. And then I, what do you call it? Stayed in Dubois, Pennsylvania last night. Had a nice rest. And now I am in Hackettstown, New Jersey, about to see Sugar Kitty. Stacy should be live in 5 minutes. I am looking to see if I see Sugar Kitty. I do not yet. Should be here any moment, I think. And yeah, that's a very basic recap of the trip. And tonight I will be home and see Bonnie. So yeah, and tomorrow I get to see Danny and my folks, aka Danny the dog, because he cool. Another hit of the Wawa. And it sounds like bourbon affects the memory. Everything is fuzzy. You're not wrong. And at this angle, Ben looks more and more like Benjamin Jeremy Stein with a beard. I don't know who that is, Tater Dom. Who is that? Benjamin Jeremy Stein. Who is that? I don't know what it is. What's up, Bill? And it's definitely been a trip. I'll tell you that, man. Everything's a little fuzzy. Yeah. A little fuzzy, a little gray. That's not Sugar Kitty. I don't know where Sugar Kitty is. Huh. Anyway, so as soon as is there a thumbnail for Stacy yet? Is she just gonna go live directly? I don't know what's going on. Let me take a peek. Still no thumbnail yet for Stacy. Ah, there's Sugar Kitty. All right, folks. Have a good one. Just wanted to do a little stream. Had fun. Gonna head home now after seeing Sugar Kitty. And hopefully see you all Thursday night. Cheers.